Hello students, we are back here to study square and square roots. In the previous session, we were studying about a sum of consecutive natural numbers, in which it was explained to us that 3 square is equals to 9 is equals to 4 plus 5, which we had studied in detail. What it was? It was 3 square minus 1 upon 2. This was explained to us in detail. It was 3 square minus 1 upon 2. That is what? 4. And what about the second value? The second number is 3 square plus 1 upon 2. 3 square minus 1 upon 2 is what? 9 minus 1 is 8. 8 upon 2 is 4. And what about 3 square plus 1? 9 plus 1 upon 2, that is 10 upon 2 is 5. In this way, 5 square is equals to 25 is equals to 12 plus 13, 7 square is equal to 49 is equal to 24 plus 25. And we had seen what was the conclusion? We can express the square of any odd number as the sum of two consecutive positive integers. This was the conclusion. In the previous session, we had concluded here. What was the conclusion? We can express square of any odd number as the sum of two consecutive positive integers. Let us go to the next point. What is the next pattern? Product of two consecutive even or odd natural numbers. Please understand carefully. What was the previous pattern? A sum of consecutive natural numbers. And what is the next one? Product of two consecutive even or odd natural numbers. Product of two consecutive even. Consecutive means one after another. Which numbers? Even natural numbers or odd natural numbers. Or odd natural numbers. Now here we can see 11 into 13. 11 is an odd number, 13 is an odd number. They are the consecutive odd numbers. They are the consecutive odd numbers, or we can say consecutive odd natural numbers. 11 into 13 is equals to 143 is equals to 12 square minus 1. What is 143? It is 12 square. How much is 12 square? 12 square is 144 minus 1 is 143. Also 11 into 13 is equals to 12 minus 1 into 12 plus 1. What it means? It means 12 minus 1 into 12 plus 1. Therefore, 11 into 13 is equals to 12 minus 1 into 12 plus 1 is equals to 12 square minus 1 is equals to 12 square minus 1. How this is happening? How 12 square minus 1? It is possible. What exactly it is? 12 minus 1 into 12 plus 1. How it became 12 square minus 1? 12 into 12 is nothing but 12 square. What it is? 12 into 12 is nothing but 12 square. Agreed? After that, what we are doing? 12 into plus 1 is what? Plus 12. I will repeat. 12 into 12 is nothing but 12 square, and 12 into plus 1 is 12. Now let us take minus 1 and multiply to the bracket. Minus 1 into 12. First what we have done? We have multiplied by 12 to the second bracket. Now we are multiplying by the second term in the first bracket, that is minus 1. Minus 1 into 12 is minus 12. Minus 1 into 12 is what? Minus 12. Minus sign has gone up. I will just write it once again. It is minus 12 and after that minus 1 into plus 1 is what? Minus into plus is minus, 1 ones are 1. What happened here? 12 plus 12 and minus 12 got cancelled. What is the answer? 12 square minus 1. How 12 square came? I explained you that 12 into 12 is equals to 12 square. Are you understanding? 12 into 12 is nothing but 12 square. So, in this way, what we have done, we have seen how this calculation is coming here. Let us proceed further. 13 into 15, again 13 and 15 are consecutive odd natural numbers. I will repeat it, 13 and 15 are consecutive odd natural numbers. So, what happened now? 13 into 15 is equals to 14 minus 1 into 14 plus 1. It becomes 14 square minus 1. What is the answer of 13 into 15? It is 14 square minus 1. Similarly, 29 into 31, same thing, consecutive odd natural numbers. 29 is an odd number, 30 is an even number, 31 is an odd number. So, 29 and 31 are consecutive odd natural numbers, one after. After 29, the next odd number is 31. Is equals to 30 minus 1 into 30 plus 1. It becomes what? On this basis, the multiplication that we have seen here, it becomes 30 square minus 1. The answer of 29 into 31. Now, 44 into 46, 44 is a even number and 46 is a even number. Both are consecutive even natural numbers. What is the answer? How to get it? 45 minus 1 into 45 plus 1 is equals to what? 45 square minus 1. So, in general, what we can say? In general, we can say a plus 1 into a minus 1 is equals to a square minus 1. A plus 1 into a minus 1, what we are getting? A square minus 1. Have you understood? Proceeding further, let us move for the next pattern. Some more patterns in square numbers. Okay. Next, what they are explaining to us? They are explaining us, observe the squares of numbers 1, 11, 111, etc. They give a beautiful pattern. What they have said? Observe the squares of 1, 11, 111. They give a beautiful pattern. Let us see what exactly the pattern is. 1 square is 1. 11 square is 121. 1, 2, 1. 111 square is equals to 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Please observe the pattern properly. What they have said? 1 square is 1, 11 square is 1, 2, 1, means 11 11 is 121. 11 square means 11 11 is 121. But the pattern is 1, 2, 1. 111 square, 111 is how much? 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. 12,321. But observe the pattern. It is 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. 4 times 1 square means what? 1111 square is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is the pattern that is formed. Now, 5 times 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, sorry, not 11, 5 times 1 square means it is 11,111. It is 11,111. What we are getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What we have studied here, actually what the things are repeating or how the digits are increasing. Count the number of 1 in that particular whose square we are taking. Here 1 square, only 1. Here 1 is coming 2 times, that is 11. What happens? 1 to 1. Here 1 is coming 3 times, 111. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. 4 times 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 times 1, square on a whole, it is square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Means whatever the number of times 1 is present, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it is coming again decreasing, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here, how many times 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 1 is present, square on a whole square is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it starts decreasing, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is the square of the? It is the square of numbers 111, 111 in this way. As the number of ones are increasing, whatever the number of 1 are present, that many natural numbers we are writing, and then again from that we are decreasing. Now this is 5 times 1, okay, and here it is 8 times 1. I will do one thing, I will write here below 6 times 1. Let us see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 square is equals to, it will come to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what happened? How many 1 are present here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 is present here, 5 times 1 is present here. Here 6 times 1 is present, square is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and after this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Understanding? Suppose if I take one more thing here, this is 6 times 1 is present, I will take here one more, 7 times 1 present. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Square is equals to. Just I am writing below this pattern so that we can understand very quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 1 is present, we have taken the natural number string 7. After that 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hope the concept is clear. We have seen the square of numbers 1, 1, 1, 3 times 1, 1, 3 times 1, 4 times 1, 5 times 1, 6 times I have written here. This is 6 times. Till 5 times it has been given. On the same basis we have tried for 6 times. On the same basis we have tried for 7 times. And you can see here 8 times is printed here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, where my 7 or 6 is present, there 8 is present. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hope the concept is clear. Let us move ahead for the interesting pattern that is been explained to us, the next part. What is that? Let us see. Another interesting pattern is, what is that interesting pattern? Another interesting pattern, 7 square is 49. 7 square is 49. 67 square is equals to 4,489. 667 square is equals to 4,44,889. Now, what exactly the pattern is? 7 square 49, 7 into 7 49. 67 square means the number is ending by 7. First thing, okay, what happened? 4489. Okay, 667. Now one more 6 is coming in hundreds place. So it became 667. 444,889. Okay, 44489. What happened here? 2 times 6 and 1 times 7. Here single 7 whose square we are taking, it is 49, it is 49. 67 square we are taking, it is 2 times 4, 8, 9. 667 square is equals to 3 times 4, 2 times 8, 1 times 9. 667 square is equals to 4 times 4, 3 times 8 and 1 times 9. 4 times 6, 7 square is equals to how many times 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 4, 4 times 8, 9. After that 5 times 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 square is equals to how many times 4? Now how many times 6 is present? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how many times 4 is present? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 is present 6 times. 8 is present 5 times and 9. The fun is in being able to find out why this happens. What is the fun? What they are saying to us? They are saying that the fun is in being able to find out why this happens. Maybe it would be interesting for you to explore and think about such questions even if the answer come some years later. They are not asking the answer today. They are not expecting that today itself we should get the answers. But they are saying that they are giving us a way to explore ourselves, to think in a much interesting way. Proceeding further, let us start with exercise 6.1. What the exercise is? What will be the unit digit of the squares of the following numbers? Please understand the question carefully. What will be the unit digit of the squares of the following numbers? They are asking, if we take the square of this value 81 square, if we take, what will be the unit digit of the squares of 81 square? Means what? In other words, 81 square is nothing but 81 multiplied by 81. So whatever the value we are getting of this square, what is the unit digit of this? Means what is expected? It is not expected that we have to do 81 into 81. It is not expected. Then what is expected? Only take the square of the digit that is present in units place of the number. In 81, what is in units place? 1. Or what is in ones place? Ones place and units place are one and the same. So 81 square, what they want? They want the answer of what will come in units digit of 81 square. For that, what we have to do? We have to take only the square of the units digit. 1 square is how much? 1. So what is the answer here? Here the answer is 1. What about 272? What is there in units place? 2. So what is 2 square then? 2 square is what? 4. So what is the answer? What we want? In the square we are getting what digit? 4 we are getting. Now come to 799. Come to 799. What happened? What we have to take? We have to take 9 square. What is 9 square? 81. What is the unit digit? In this, what is the unit digit? It is 1. So, here our answer is 1. Here our answer is 1. I hope you are understanding. Similarly, for the next sum, 3853. What is the digit in units place? 3. 3 square is 9. So, here our answer is 9. Whatever is expected here, what is expected here? We want the unit digit of the squares. Next, 1234 means what? 4 square. 4 square is how much? 16. In 16, what is in units place? 6. 7 square, 49. What is in units place? 9. 8 square, what? 64. What is in units place? 4. 0 square, what is 0 square? 0 into 0 is 0. So, in units place 0 will come. 6 square, 36. In 36, what is in units place? 6. And 55,555 square. What we want? 5 square. What is in units place? The digit is 5. So, its square 25. In 25, what is in units place? 5. So, this is the answer. I hope you have understood what I have explained just now and solved here. I have written the answer in front of the question directly. Initially, I have shown you the calculation. Later on, I have done it directly. Hope you have understood. Now, let us move to the next question. What is the next question? The following numbers are obviously not perfect squares. Give reason. See what they are saying. The following numbers are obviously not perfect squares. There itself they have given the explanation that they are not perfect squares. Give reason why they are not perfect squares. What is the reason? For this, we shall do one simple thing. We shall go behind. Where we shall go? We shall see here what we have studied previously. What are the concepts that have been taught to us? So that what happens? Readily we can understand why the things are not perfect square. What is the reason behind that? Here where it was been explained to us, here it is. Here we had seen that what we had studied from this table, it was explained to us, or we have studied this, that the squares in the above table, what are the ending digits? The ending digits were 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9 at units place. None of these end with 2, 3, 7 or 8 at units place. What? None of this. What are these? These are the squares. We have seen the properties of square numbers and we had seen this table. What is 1 square, what is 2 square, what is 19 square and what is 200 square. After that we had studied that all these squares are ending with what in units place? 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9 in units place, and they were none of them have ended with 2, 3, 7 or 8. None of them have ended with 2, 3, 7 or 8. So what was the conclusion there? Can we say if a number ends in 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9, then it must be a square number? Yes, this was the thing that we had studied. That if a number ends with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9, then it must be a square number. Then what about 2, 3, 7 or 8 at units place? No, they are not perfect squares. They are not perfect squares. What the digits are? 2, 3, 7 or 8. If these digits are at units place, we cannot say that the given numbers are perfect squares. Similarly, what we had studied regarding zeros. If we have 1 0 in the number whose a square we are taking, in the square we are having 2 zeros. If we have 2 zeros in the number whose a square we are taking, then in the square we have 4 zeros. Then what was asked to us? So it was explained to us that if a number contains 3 zeros at the end, how many zeros will its square have? And we had studied at that time also, we had got the answer that it will have 6 zeros in the square number. And what was the conclusion that was being made there? Can we say that square numbers can only have even number of zeros at the end? What was said to us? That can we say that square numbers can only have even number of zeros at the end? And also they had asked a question, what can you say about the squares of even numbers or squares of odd? Sorry, this is the next concept. For zeros, we can say here what? Square numbers can only have even number of zeros at the end. So if there are even number of zeros at the end, it is a square number, and if the number is ending with 2, 3, 7 or 8, it is not a square number. It is not a square number. I hope it has been refreshed to you. You people have understood. Now what to answer here? It becomes very easy for us now. The following numbers are obviously not perfect squares. If they are ending with 2, 3, 7, 8, or if they have odd number of zeros, they are not perfect squares. I will repeat it. What it is? If the number is ending with, if the number is ending with 2, here I am underlining. If the number is ending with 3, if the number is ending with 7, or if the number is ending with 8, or if it has odd number of zeros, if it has odd number of zeros, it cannot be perfect square. I hope just now whatever was explained, we have gone through it once again, and from that we have understood why these are not perfect squares. Why these are not perfect squares? Because these numbers are ending with 2, 3, 7, 8 and by odd number of zeros, hence these are not perfect square. This is the reason. I hope you have understood this. So in this session we have seen the different patterns, and that too very interesting patterns of squares, and we have started solving the exercise. Now in this session we have solved 2 questions of exercise 6.1. In the next session we shall continue with the third question. I hope you people have understood it and you people can solve it confidently. This session we shall conclude here, and in the next session we people will study the next part of the exercise. Till that time, take care of yourselves and study regularly. Thank you.